Hello guys, and welcome back to some more Outer Worlds. Last time we were here, we, transported the Hope and lost a guy. Oh. And also, did I get a better weapon? I did, actually. Let's go, better weapons. Woo! Alright, so anyway. That's a burst, okay. That's fine, that's fine. Alright, but anyway. So, we now have access to Tartarus, which I had a feeling. The one thing that I'm wondering is exactly what is going to happen. Oh, can I not go? Oh, I, actually cannot. Hold up. I guess I gotta go inside here. But we're essentially on, I believe, the last mission. So it's like, going through that aspect of it. Especially since I essentially been villainized by the, the big guys up there, top of the board. But
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
okay. Wow, I didn't even realize we had this moment. What's up, guys?
Doc Wells never hurt nobody. Just a kindly old fella living by his lonesome up in the rings, tinkering at his table. The board just couldn't leave him be.
Mr. Phineas is just about the only person with power trying to do any kind of good in Halcyon. We gotta bust him out.
Well, yeah!
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain.
Well, what's so bad about it?
Unit was unable to complete scheduled sanitization service due to the following reason. Locked door.
But since no one ever makes it out, this is all just speculation.
The armed surveillance protocols on a maximum security prison planet are highly sophisticated. As such, escapes are historically quite impossible and deadly. I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Thanks, Ada.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
Okay, so what do you think about all this?
It's the craziest plan I've ever heard. And I mean that as a compliment.
You didn't hire me to think. And I ain't about to start now. You're my boss. And I'll walk into fire with you.
I think it's insane. But maybe the colony needs a healthy dose of insanity right about now.
I know it's dangerous. And I won't lie and say I'm not scared out of my wits. But I couldn't live with myself if we didn't do something.
You're asking for more than bravery from us, Captain. But there are worse ways to go than dying for a good cause. I'm in.
Let Sam get the grime out. It's what our units do best.
The entire plan is a terrible idea, but I admire your bravado, Captain, which leads me to illogically believe, against the odds, that you will be successful.
Alright, well, we're gonna be doing it. Everybody, strap in.
If we don't make it, at least it'll be a great story.
I meant to
Got my
that.
trusty tossball stick. Got my ass-kicking boots. I'm ready, boss.
Outstanding.
You can count on us, Captain. We're crew. For real crew. That means we got each other's backs. Right?
Yes.
Never thought I'd volunteer to break into a prison. Seems like your tendency towards risky behavior is rubbing off on me, Captain.
Command not recognized.
Waiting on your command, Captain.
Alright. So, first off, I wonder if we're actually going to be crossing the Rubicon. And if you guys don't know what that means, essentially what happens is that this is also something that I know of from Fallout New Vegas, where essentially there's like no real post-game option. But, you know, we're gonna do a manual save here as like the final manual save. The rest of the saves that we're gonna go off of will be based off of safety saves. We still have never gone to Olympus. Typhon has nothing there. Hephaestus has nothing there. Oh, okay. So we essentially explored every single one. So we have, I mean, we do have these ones, but again, those are going to be afterwards. You're about to assault the labyrinth and determine the fate of the housing. Saves made after this can only finish the main story on Tartarus. Side quests and downloaded content such as Pearl on Gorgon or Murder on Eridanos will be unavailable for any save made beyond this point. If there's anything you want to do before you enter the prison, do it now before you cross the point of no return. Would you like to continue? So, okay, again, like I said, this is literally going to be the spot where we are and that we're going to be going off, crossing the Rubicon. Like I said before, we are going to finish the main story, and then afterwards, we're going to do each of the DLCs. So don't worry, we're not, like, counting them out. It's just that I like to do the main story first before we go into the DLCs, because that's kind of what the way that it was created. Here we go. Yes. Oh, they actually force you to save. That's actually really nice.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Know anything useful about Tartarus?
Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain.
I'll
I would
take them.
also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me. In the event that you do not return,
You promise not to leave without me?
I can make the assurance that I will not leave with another captain unless you do not return within 876,541,652 hours. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
What the hell is with you people in landing violations?
I'm sorry, you people? Did you just cast a generalization on upstanding UDL employees? That's a fine of 200 bits.
Ah, suck my dick.
You're up to 5,708, not including the cost of your execution and the disposal of your remains, which will be assessed posthumously.
Oh, fuck. Oh, well. It's like, if you're gonna just kill me, why bother with a ticket?
Protocol is important, sir. The sentencing of one crime does not preclude the sentencing of another, technically speaking. Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Looks like you're gonna have company at the execution. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that, just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated.
Wait, what?
How can I be of assistance?
I'll talk to you
Take
later.
care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
Of course. Wait, hold on. Do you think I could? I wonder. I really wonder. Could I? What does my line persuade? They're high. But is there a way? Hold on. Hold on. We're gonna do one thing, okay? I'm going to fucking juice the shit out of this. Hopefully this works. Okay, so again, we're gonna juice the shit out of this. Persuade. Dialogue skills. Yes! Oh, yeah! Oh, I look sick. Wait, that's an actual achievement. What's the achievement? Wore a nice hat and Chimera at the same time. Fuck yeah! What's my level now? What is it? What is it? I swear, if it is where I think it is. Oh my god. Well, found a way to break the game. Let's fucking go. Alright, yes, yes. Okay, cancel. You say then. Whatever. That's funny though. That is fucking hilarious.
I am pleased to inform you that please be advised. Recipient, I would also ask that you leave your cap.
Yeah.
Oh.
Attention, unauthorized. You are hereby confined. You're up to 5,708, not including the cost of your execution and the disposal of your remains, which will be assessed posthumously.
Yeah, how do I know you're a real officer under that helmet? Show me your biometric ID.
All right. I'm feeling generous. I'm transmitting the ID of a productive, law-abiding employee so you can see what one looks like before you die. Anyway, Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge.
Yeah!
How can I be of assistance? Forgive me, Captain. I would rather not discuss Alex Hawthorne today. I am feeling discombobulated. Was there another topic on your mind?
Are you sad that you remember him?
I am sure I cannot feel emotions. The memory has merely disrupted one of my processors. Glitches can be quite uncomfortable. It was my fault he died.
How so?
I should have predicted the statistical unlikeliness of success of my captain's actions. In fact, I did, but illogically disregarded the results.
Wait, why?
He asked me to trust him.
Alright, well that's all for now. I can take that. Alright. So this specky guy right here, a badass, is gonna go into war. Let's fucking go, bro. Actually, first off, let me repair my shit. Use workbench. Repair. Repair everything. Alright. So who am I taking with? I wonder. I feel like taking Parvati and Ellie. Alright, time to go to Tartarus. N-rays are an exotic effect discovered in the early 20th century. N-rays attack cause internal damage to target, which then radiates more N-rays. Oh, there's nothing here. Alright, cool. And refresh.
The captain did right by us once. Now it's our turn. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe. Push on, Mardat.
Yes. Push on. Push on. Everyone, push on. Just don't mind me. I am just here. Gun, don't mind me. Don't mind me.
Joe never planned on seeing the inside of this place.
I don't think anyone
This
was.
might be the loneliest place in the whole system.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. I mean, hey, it worked. We got in. Shout out to Spiffy over here. Although I might need to toss on a certain helmet. That actually looks pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie. I like that look. Where's the helmet? Oh, okay. I guess we get higher damage. Okay, fine. That works. I don't mind that.
Nice of them to leave us a few options.
I know, right? Really nice of them, too. Alright, back to restricted access. Does it still work? Still does. Let's go. Again, we're just going to casually walk. We're casually walking. Nothing out of the ordinary at all. Here. Shit. Oh, fuck. I'm really hoping there's a... Fuck. Oh, we're good. Okay. Cool. All right. Here we're going to do classy me. Hopefully we can do some. Oh wow, fuck! There's so many things here. Transition to the pit. Wow. Okay. I was not expecting you just to be like transition into the pit. Dun, dun, dun. Kind of makes it a little more aggressive, I guess. All right. How do I go around this? All right, so. I am a normal person walking around and not doing shit. Excuse you, bye, peace, suck a chode and stuff. La 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 la. Oh, that's cool. I can see if it's healthy on and stuff. Alright. Next options are...
Let's go, troops. Stellar Base counting on us.
Hi.
Are you new here? I didn't think we were hiring more staff.
Are you talking?
Oh, no. Don't tell anyone, please.
Everyone gets one mistake, just don't do it again.
Thank you.
Of course. Yeah, you go fight them. No. Oh, thank Christ. We got really lucky here. What? Actually, what am I even doing? Confront the chairman. Okay. Messages, cameras, continue, cameras, or here cameras. Cool, I don't care. That's about some free shit. Cool. Oh, they all have the same. Alright. Oh, well. Okay, back to Not that. Map. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, you can come roll wide. Ah! Bye!
Something's not right. To the iconoclast, asshole!
Oh no! That did not just happen. Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and fight.
That is very... Excuse me. Oh, hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, y'all take care. We're just gonna head out of here. Ow! Ow!
We're really doing this, huh? Hope you're right about this, Captain.
We are. Don't worry. Besides, we should be good.
After all you've done, all the work you've destroyed, all the money you've cost me, your misguided crusade has doomed Halcyon.
What can I say? I like to cause trouble.
Fantastic. The biggest thorn in our side we've ever had, and you just like to cause trouble. In any other circumstance, I'd admire your boldness. In this one, however, I have only 2 words for you. Fuck off.
Well, now, no call for hostility. Relax.
No call for... You unbelievable bastard. Sophia should be the one wasting her time with you, but you killed her. I'll have you hanged, quartered, bankrupted.
Oh no.
Thankfully, you're in a prison already. Find the nearest cell and wait until I'm done here. Then I'll drag you to the executioner myself.
Oh, of course. How long until you're done?
Is that sarcasm? Do you know what I do to people who employ the lowest, most base form of humor? I fire them. Alas, as you are woefully unemployed, I'll have to do the next best thing and have you killed.
It's a bit aggressive, sir.
In the next room is the finest automechanical purveyor of death ever made. Try not to scratch the paint with your skull. It was fucking expensive.
I'm sure we can talk this out. Let's work something out.
Absolutely not. Akande was always the sociable one, not me. Need I repeat the magic 2 words?
Well then, I'm on my way. Prepare for your head for bashing! So where do I go? That's sealed. That's not. Alright. Now, knowing that this is likely going to be a firefight, we fucking going to war, boy.
Process.
Woo! Nope. Oh god. Oh crap. Okay, everyone up. I wonder if that's a strat, keeping that one alive. Oh, fuck. Oh yeah, we're playing the dodging game now. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. There are more spawned. Okay, strat not work well. Ooh, fuck, 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 ooh. Playing dangerous games, guys. We're playing dangerous games here. Let's go. Oh, God. Oh, shit. I missed. Oh, got hit. Come on. Ugh, fuck, 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 fuck. Oh, really? Okay. Ooh, fuck, fuck. Okay. I know how to dodge bullets. Ow, 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 ow. Shit. That chunked a shit ton of the health, which is what I want. Fuck your gun. Oh, thank you for the hibernation chamber key. Wow, what an awful convenient thing to have for some weird reason. Am I gonna ask why you have it? No. Because, hey, convenience. Welcome to Obsidian games half the time. Again, that's how you play that. You fucking just do ninja dodging, man. This isn't Outer Worlds, this is Payday. We're running dodge build. Dodge build is just space button. But hey, it worked out in the end, so I'm fine with that. Alright. That's actually a nice ass place, I'll admit. Seems like peace.
Great.
I'll admit, I did not expect him to die that quickly. I really was not at all expecting him to die. Like, did any of you guys expect that? Like, that was kind of anticlimactic, you know? Like, yeah, this whole fight, and then, like, there's no evil monologue. It's just dead. Am I too powerful for that shit, or what? Like, you guys know? No? You don't? Well. Anyway.
Get me out of here!
Of course, yeah, we're getting you out. We're getting you out. Oh, there we go. Perfect.
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You lunatic. You broke into the board's own fortress and killed the chairman just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind. And I can't begin to thank you enough.
Hey, the board never stood a chance against me.
Ah, all in a day's work for you, huh?
Exactly, see?
You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
Great. I was just about to pop open some drinks and celebrate.
I would like nothing more than to celebrate this victory, but we have a serious problem on our hands. Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
Oh.
They haven't exactly been hands-on around here anyway. So there's one less rubber stamp to worry about.
Earth is humanity's home planet, Miss Fenhill. The psychological effects of losing our original home will be devastating.
You mean we're all alone out here? Really alone?
I'm afraid so, Miss Holcomb. Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
Well, hold on. I need to ask you some things.
Yes, certainly. I'll help however I can.
What do you think happened?
I don't know what happened, but something must have gone horribly wrong. I don't know why Earth's gone silent. I don't even know if Earth exists anymore. We have no connection back to Earth, and return is likely impossible. We're completely alone out here.
You mentioned a frigate disappearing?
You might have heard of the Earth Directorate's frigate. Half the colony's entire military was on that ship. They were returning to Earth when they vanished without a trace. That was 2 years ago. We haven't heard a word from them since. Whatever happened to Earth likely happened to them.
There's something else. I know about the other colonist villages.
I wasn't trying to hide the truth from you, but after all you've done, I owe you an explanation. Yes, I experimented on the Hope's colonists. Each of my experiments ended in catastrophic failure. Each of my subjects died in agony. You are my first and only success. I didn't tell you about the others because I didn't want to burden you. My failures are my own to bear, not yours.
I mean, we really can't do shit at this point, so it's like better late than never, you know?
I'm not asking you to forgive me. Law knows I won't forgive myself, but I'm going to try to set things right. My apologies. I need to get a hold of myself. We've far more pressing issues to worry about right now.
I would say...
If you have any more questions, ask me. I'll answer as best I can.
I don't have any more. We got work to do.
Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds. And then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
Someone has to run this colony. I'm the only competent person left.
You won't hear a word of disagreement from me.
Lamau.
You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support. We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
Lifetime employment. Oh, what the fuck?
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast's manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks. Consumed by paranoia, Luya Hagen took Sublight Salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if her replacement could keep the Sublight family together.
Doubt it.
Adelaide McDevitt replaced Reed Thompson as the leader of Edgewater. She and her followers transformed Edgewater in their image. Anyone loyal to Reed was pressured into leaving town, and those who stayed behind adapted to her way of life. Adelaide transformed the old cannery into a new garden. The nearby Edgewater Cemetery provided a convenient source of fertilizer. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on. to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with, and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless. Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace. Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker. And Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed. The stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name. And in no time, she was a fixture in the Groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem. She and Junlei were never far apart.
That's good to hear.
Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past, and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. Dr. Wells was able to revive many more scientists and engineers than he first expected, thanks to the additional batch of chemicals you stole from the Ministry. Wells never forgot about the human lives that were lost in acquiring these chemicals. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived.
That sucks.
Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you? The unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon. You brought an end to the chaos on Tartarus, and proved yourself the most capable leader left in the colony. You administered the colony in your own image. With the old power of the board destroyed, a new government of Halcyon rose, with you at its center. With your steady hand, you guided Halcyon through the turbulent years that were to follow, and helped ensure the survival of the colony until the end of your days. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
And that is Outer Worlds. So, overall, a good game. I mean, granted, I did take like a 6-month break from it. But, you know, for the main story, it was really good. I enjoyed it. It was nice. Played very well. I think the one thing, like, you know, overall, it was a pretty good time in playing it. I think it was just like the renewal of kind of wanting to play another like Fallout type game kind of brought me back into it. So that's always something to always just keep an eye on. Like, if you are looking for a new Fallout game that, you know, and you're fine with it not being specifically based in the Fallout lore, Outer Worlds is a good option. The story was interesting, especially where it's like the whole corporate America type deal evolved into a colony. But overall, it still felt in same thing of like what was New Vegas, you know, with all the multiple factions and everything of that sort. And I think they did a really good job with that. The characters were all fleshed out, and the fact that we have like actual like quest storylines for each of them was a really nice touch. I did like that. I mean, you know, it gave them more depth, and it wasn't like, oh yeah, here's that and that and that. The one thing though is that I would say my main issue would just be kind of like having the, like, you know, having those planets be like locked, because it's like, oh, I thought something was there. It's like, no, nothing's there. Now, granted, this is essentially going off of the stuff that we have played with just recently, so that's like everything from the first episode up until now. And that's also including that little like 6-month break. Yeah, that's also being brought into that as well. So it's a pretty good game. And I think the one thing is that Obsidian, you know, they stuck with their guns. They made their version of Fallout, and it worked out. Now, again, this is without looking into the DLCs at all. So I will be taking a look at that. And then likely, depending on what happens, is that I might make a video and like kind of reviewing that overall as well. But with that, if you have hopped into this at any time and did not see the first half, or what I would like to say, possibly like the beginning aspect of it, the description will have the full playlist. Watch the full thing from beginning to end to get a better understanding of that, you know? It's good to have that. Now, we'll just kind of let this go through. Actually, can I skip this? No offense to these guys, but... Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, that's that for now. Now, what's going to be happening next is, this series is still going to continue, but we're going to be going through the DLCs. First, we're going to be doing Peril on Gorgon, and then afterwards is going to be Murder on the Eridanos. I don't know how long those are going to be, so maybe, you know, they're obviously going to be coming after this. But that being said, that is it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. And like I said before, if you have missed any episodes at all, in the description down below, we'll have all the episodes, all, I think, at this point, like 50, what was it, 53 episodes? I think this is the 50, I don't know. I don't remember the exact, like, full thing, but all of them are going to be there, as well as it's going to be updated, you know, if you are watching this at a later date. There's also going to be Peril of Gorgon coming on there, as well as Murder of the Eridanos. But until then, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.